So it's a 69 Shelby GT500. They were, it's number 602. It was originally a black jade, white interior, Shelby marketing car. It was DSO'd to Shelby American it was built in end of October '68. And it was then given to Bill Casey, who was the East Coast Shelby representative. And then it went from Bill Casey, it was given to the J. Dugan advertising agency. And then it was used for various advertising shots. It's a 428 Cobra Jet, C6 automatic. It's a 31 spline, 3.0 geared rear end. It's an air conditioning car, power steering car, power disc brake car, but I think they were all like that. 3-year restoration on the car. When I got it from another Shelby collector named Chris Brown, who just recently passed away. The car came out of West Texas. It's an all original panel car, super dry car, numbers matching motor and transmission. And I did a 2,000 hour restoration on it. That's my time. I did 2,000 hours in that car. And the only thing I paid to have done was the paint and bodywork and the upholstery on the seats. So other than that, I did everything else. It's a Dearborn car, so it's the correct slop gray under the car, like the right green overspray, the frame rails, all the markings are correct under the car, the finishes are all correct. It ended up being really laborious doing all of the detail work on the car, and it's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It's all original suspension, original rear end, all original suspension. Redone, obviously, but original. It drives great. I mean, it's much more. I've got a 66 GT350. I got 6S 853, and that car drives more like a sports car, and this drives more like a luxury car. They're kind of like, they're polar opposites. Well, I mean, they were A.O. Smith cars by '68. Ford took over because they had fiberglass problems. They had all kinds of problems with Shelby American, who was really concentrating on racing at the time versus building passenger cars. So they farmed it out to A.O. Smith, and these are A.O. Smith cars. The same, the water heater company also made the fiberglass for Corvettes and these Shelbys. And they had a line set up. The design was an in-house design, a Shelby design, and they were all DSO'd through Shelby. So like warranty work and things like that were still billed through Shelby, but what I like about them is they get a real exotic look compared to everything else. The front end and the hood and everything's functional. All the scoops are functional, which people don't know. They think that they're faux scoops, but all the scoops cool the brakes or the rear brakes. I mean, everything is functional, and I love the center dump exhaust, and they just the features are pretty standard for 69 and 70 because they're the same car. All sequential taillights.
Okay.
The rear spoiler that you're looking at on the car is the 68 and 70s are different cars. They have different quarter panels. So stylistically, the California Special is leftover 68 or 68 glass rear spoiler. So it's similar. The Shelby spoilers they're just taller, and they don't have that insert in there that says Shelby. The California Specials didn't do that, obviously. So.